Good morning. Happy Tarot Tuesday. I hope everyone is having a great day. Today, as always, as soon as my moderators get on, everybody gets a card. I'm gonna invite them on right now. Let's see. Taylor, where's our Brandy girl? Brandy. Okay, so welcome. Hi, Michelle. Good morning. I was just saying today I'm going to use the Good Tarot for specific questions again. I just love the artwork on this card, and I'm very, very into it right now. And then for the Everybody Gets a Card, we're going to use Earth Magic by Dr. Stephen Farmer. I've told you guys a million times I got trained by him, and I really, really love him. This is a beautiful oracle deck that talks all about blessings in earth and things that we should be looking out for in case we have not looked out for those things or seeing things a little bit different than maybe we would when we see them in nature. Brandy is here. Taylor is here. I think Justina is coming too. Sherry, I need to talk to you again. Sherry's like, you need to talk to me again, but I do. I have to talk to you, Sherry. So if we can hook something up, maybe I can text you. I think I have clients, I think until noon. So maybe I can text you after that if you don't mind. Welcome everybody who's just joining. Thanks for being with us. We do this every morning, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Let me know if you have any specific questions. You can go ahead and Cash App or Venmo me. I see some of those coming in. The girls will direct you to the Cash App and the Venmo. This is what this is not amazing. Look at these cards. Are they not stunning? So these are the cards that we're going to be using today. Thank you, Sherry. I appreciate it. I don't know. I appreciate it. And I want to get more details before I text you too, to make sure I have it all, but yes. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing this Tarot Tuesday? Oh, coffee is so good. This is my first sip of coffee I've had all morning, so I'm just going to take that in. You guys can listen to me. Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the likes. Thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for spending your morning with us. It means the world to me. As promised, I put that cord cutting video up. Did you guys see it? Did you like it? I think it's really, really helpful. I often do visualization cord cutting, but I thought that was just a beautiful, beautiful sound, and I was happy to use it. And it seems like it resonated with you guys, and it helped quite a bit. So, adding names to one free card list. Drop first name, last initial. Wants to be added if you haven't. First name, last initial. And you don't need to spam. It's very different how we do things over here than how they're done for other tarot readers. What I never want anyone to do is feel like you're begging to be chosen and then you don't get picked. That is not how it works here. How it works here is that everyone gets a card. And if you have specific questions, you can Cash App or Venmo me, and I will answer them that way. If you're in a different country and you don't have Cash App or Venmo, please make an appointment with me through my website. For example, I have a client from Australia. I'm not sure if Grace is on here today or not, but she'll make an appointment for a time that she could never possibly do it. And then we work together to make sure that I can see her in a time that works with the time difference. Because I do know I have a lot of clients that are overseas that can't use Cash App or Venmo. So please make an appointment and then put notes in the, here come my dogs. Sorry, you guys. Sorry. And then put notes in the appointment time about the time restraints. And then together we will make a time that works for you. My dogs just went on a walk with their father and they're very excited. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to shuffle these out. Josephine, it looks like you're first. Here we go. And like I said, my first client is today at 9. Let me get so we're going to have to finish at about 8:45. So we have about 45 minutes. Okay, Josephine, listen to some music and tune into the harmony of that. There's a reason that witches are always doing these circles and these things around music and the harmony of music. Sorry, you guys, are you getting distracted? Sorry if there's a lot of noise, but let me channel. Music is extraordinarily healing. So create a playlist, create something that makes you feel better. Listen to it. Sometimes I used to do this thing where I'd be like, give me a sign, and I'd hit the radio station. Sometimes I did that last week. I do that all the time. But music is very healing. So listen to it. Missy, I love this card. This is the Milky Way. And we have this in that big deck that I use all the time too. It's about perspective. And when you're too close to something, it's really messy and you can't see the strings and you can't see what's going on. You know, you can't see how everything's connected. But if you step away a little bit, you're going to have a better perspective and it's not going to feel so messy. So try to step away and try to see things from everyone's perspective, even though I know that's hard, but that's going to be your superpower, is the ability to see things that other people can't see. Sherry, Wolf, follow those instincts. Follow those instincts, which is right why I'm going to call you, because I need your instincts on a situation. And you have great ones. So make sure that you're constantly following them. You're aware and you're trusting that. I know you do, but I just, I want to say it again because you have amazing instincts. Good morning. Good morning, Justina. Whale, breach. I know you feel stuck, but I promise you can fly. I promise you can get out of this situation. And it's going to feel so good as your eyes start to open. I know it's been really hard, but you are going to get there. I promise. Is Taylor here? Taylor, shape-shifting. I love this for you because I know that you're working on meditating. And I know it's something that you're always working on, but it feels a little unattainable. But if to see this card means that you can do this. You are being called to do this. I promise you can make that happen. And then another one, and this is for Brandy, and I'm always having these girls work on meditation and seeing what they can see. This says Vision Quest. Well, I'm not going to tell you to go drop a bunch of acid or peyote and go out in the desert, but I am going to tell you, look at what you're visualizing when you're doing your meditation. See what's coming to you. Really listen to it. Dr. Stephen Farmer is actually the person who taught me to meditate, and I'm so grateful to him. He's just phenomenal. Who is next? Someone had a question about their love life. I haven't seen any Cash Apps or Venmos come in. Let me just check. For a love reading, that would be Cash App or Venmo. Hi, you guys. Welcome, everybody who's just joining. Thanks for being here. Hi, Amber. For some reason, I thought we weren't going to have you today. So, Amber, look it. You got Mountain. And I want you to remember that you've got this strength. You can make it through anything, no matter how hard it feels. I know that right now you're kind of having to be the strength for everyone around you, and it's really hard. And I can imagine that you just feel like you don't want to do it anymore. But you are that majestic mountain, and people do need you. And this is your calling right now, to support the people who are calling you in. Megan S. The answer to everything that you're going through is compassion and love. Find a way to be compassionate and understanding, even if it feels impossible. And if you can't be compassionate and understanding with the other person, you can definitely be compassionate and understanding with yourself. So I need you to just hold yourself and know that you're doing the best you can. Like, no being mean. Madison R. Eagle Communion. I love this. I love this. I want you to really look at the picture. The answers, you have the answers. They're within you. I know that you don't feel like they are, and I know that you don't feel like you're being protected or supported by the universe, but I promise you are. Just know that everything's happening the way it's supposed to, even if it's not something you like. The hardest thing is when we're going through these things that feel like they're going to kill us, but it's really for our greater good. Hi, Kelly. Good morning. Kathy. Good morning, Kathy. DNA, karma. So I feel like this is actually showing me that some karma is going to play out in a good way for you. Things have not been going your way for a while, and it just feels like you're like beating your head against the wall, but I promise things are going to start working out. You're going to start seeing some changes. Some positive momentum is going to happen, and you can see that. I want you to see how it's coiling up. It's going forward momentum. It's really good. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Esme. You guys, thank you for the likes and all of this. I love it. Thank you. I love that I can see like all the little emojis now. It makes me so happy. Let me see. I think I missed who is next, so I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Hi, welcome everyone who's just joining. Will your current relationship work out with your partner? If you Cash App or Venmo me, I will answer specific questions. I'm using the Good Tarot. If you want to see the deck I'm using to answer specific questions, it's super beautiful. That's upside down, but it's super beautiful deck. But I'm using, right now we are using, everybody gets an Earth Magic card, and hopefully that'll answer some of your questions. But if it doesn't and you want a specific reading, $10 Cash App, Stacy Luna Tarot. The girls will throw it up. Azelda, I hope I'm saying that right. Azelda, you're at the end of a cycle. This is completion. The full moon, not only do we let go, but it's the end of a cycle, right? So all these things that you're going through, it's ending. I promise. Something new is going to start, and you're going to see energetically things working out differently. So just know that you're hitting the end of this very difficult cycle. Gwen B. Same thing, new beginning, dawn. So end of cycles, new beginnings, it's the same thing. This chapter is ending, right? So when chapters end, new things come in. So even though it feels really hard sometimes to end cycles and to have things end, usually something beautiful comes from that. Welcome everybody who's just joining. I see a lot of new names. I think we have a lot of newbies. If you're new, can you like throw an emoji up there so I can welcome you? Welcome everybody. Hi, Mystical Sparrow. Mystical Sparrow has a question. Hi, Mystical Sparrow. What's your question? What's your question? Let me start shuffling and the girls can get it too. Mystical Sparrow. What's your question, honey? Welcome, everybody just joining us. We are now going to see Mystical Sparrow's question. Gonna... Are you there, honey? What do you need to turn your life around for the better? Okay, let's look. Let's look. I think right now, financially, everything feels really hard. I would say that I would cut all spending and I would work on, saving and creating a foundation. You got the Four of Earth, right? So, well, first you got the Ten of Earth reversed. Mystical Sparrow, I feel like you read tarot. So I also feel like maybe you could make a career out of this. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if you don't already, but I feel like you could be really, really successful with some help. So if you need a mentor, I'm here. I also think that you need to really work on thinking about what you're spending money on and try to be really mindful about it if you're not now. It's hard for us witches because we like to throw money out because we feel like we'll get it back. We don't want to hang on too tight because we think that that's going to slow our manifestations. We're all like this. It's a thing. I'm not saying don't spend any money. I'm saying just be really mindful about where it's going because I do think that you have enough to cover all your expenses if you don't do a lot of spending. I feel like you're in conflict with yourself a lot about how to move forward and what to do and what you feel passionate about and what it should look like and how do you spend money and do you not spend money. I want you to just be really gentle with yourself and be really happy that you can support yourself. But I actually think that you have a calling to do more. So, message me, DM me. I'd like to work with you if that's something you're interested in. Okay, you guys, who is next? Who is next? Oh, hi. Welcome, Green-Eyed Girl. I'm happy to see you too. 8 a.m. is hard. I know a lot of people work, but this is when I'm best. So I always like to work with you guys when I am channeling at my highest potential and I'm the most awake, right? Being chronically ill, I can't always promise that I'm in the best spirits. So hold on. Tina K. River. Movement. This is the name of my dog because I never know how she's going to respond. Is she going to be psycho or is she going to be sweet and calm? I never really know. You're in a situation right now where there's a lot going on. There's a lot of forward momentum and then sometimes you just feel stalled. Just go with it. Go with it and trust that this is the universe giving you everything you need. I know it feels hard and I know it feels like you're not prepared, but I promise you have every skill you need to make it through these trying times. I promise. Oh, I'm so sorry, Michelle, about the loss of your husband. I cannot even imagine how painful that is. Cannot even imagine how painful that is. Oh, my heart breaks for you. And yes, you will meet someone else, but you need to appropriate time to grieve. And 2 years is just, I'm sure part of you still feels like it just happened yesterday. So, be gentle with yourself. I know it feels like a long time, but it's not a long time. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. We also have a Facebook group you guys can join pretty soon. I have a tarot class coming out and we'll be doing tarot lessons and stuff in there. I'd like to do tarot lessons in there now if you guys are into that. I just don't know what you guys are into. You got to tell me. Renee E, who's not my Renee E. Hi, Renee. Winter solstice, reflection. So self-awareness is everything, and being able to go back and look at something honestly and not, especially when we're talking about like inner child healing, which I feel like I want to talk to you about for some reason. It's important that we go back and we look at things from the adult's perspective, because maybe some of the agreements we made and some of the things that we told ourselves aren't maybe from the same perspective that we would have as adults. So I don't know if you have it yet, but my inner child healing book would be really great for you. It's a journal and it's prompted, and the link's in the bio. Check that out. I think you would really like that. Haley, power. Listen, you're coming into your power, Haley. Some things are going to change, and suddenly you're going to see how magical you are. Things are going to happen that you can't deny, that you created, that you made happen. I want you to harness that, use it for good. I want you to be really, really mindful of the choices you're making, the things that you're saying, the things you're saying to yourself, because your words have power. You are a serious manifester and you can make things happen. Oh, hi, Siri. I was not talking to you. All right. Who's next? I'm going to get a sip of coffee. Welcome, everybody just joining. Thanks for being here today. I restocked my mugs, so if you guys are tarot lovers, we have a couple coffee and cards mugs that most of us drink out of. I think almost everyone here has one at this point, but they're fun, and this one's restocked. Missy K, Cave Sanctuary. This is essentially the same card as the Hermit card in tarot. You need some time alone. And that doesn't mean that you're antisocial or that you're depressed, right? The Hermit upside down sometimes means that, but that's not what that means here. What that means here is that you're going through kind of a dark night of the soul. You've changed a lot, and you're still kind of putting your feelers out for everything around you. And where you feel safest is by yourself, reflecting and learning to really love yourself and spend that time alone. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's actually so healthy when you get to a place where you're like, I'm good on my own. Erica B, the way you're going to deal with the situation is by vulnerability. And I know it feels hard. You know, we've been trained to think that we should never show anybody that it hurts or that they hurt us, that we should be strong, never let them see you cry. That's some bullshit. They can see you cry. You are allowed to tell people how you feel. You are allowed, and not only are you allowed, it is a superpower. When you can learn to be vulnerable and honest about your feelings, then you know that you did your best and you weren't playing some bullshit games. Annie L, focus. That thing that you're trying to achieve, don't let it go. You can see it. Look how beautiful this card is. Focus and see it there through the haze. Know that if you're being called to do something, it's because it's in your soul contract and it will happen. Don't think about the ways that it's impossible. Think about the ways that you know that this is meant for you, and it will be, no matter how hard it is. And we all have those days where we just feel like we cannot. It's never going to happen. The universe isn't supporting us, but I promise it can. Jen C. Okay, so I feel like some questions you've had, Jen C., the veil's going to lift, and you're going to see. The fog's going to lift, the veil's going to lift, and those questions you have and those things in your head that you can't quite connect, it's all going to connect. Every answer that you've been looking for, it's going to show up, I promise. I do $10 Cash App Stacey Luna Tarot, and I can answer a question for you, Kylie. I also have appointments available today. They start at $44 and they're on Zoom one-on-one. I do mediumship through there. I really prefer to do mediumship through my one-on-one appointments. But you can absolutely make an appointment with me, link in the bio. And I do have time today. I very seldom have same day appointments, but I do all week. So, Malua, I hope I'm saying this right. Right now you have iceberg, right? And when we think of iceberg, we think of the Titanic going down, right? Right now you're feeling like everything is going down, like you're underwater and you just can't breathe. It's okay. It's okay. These times come so that we can see when the good things are happening. I know it feels overwhelming, and I know you feel like this is just not the life that you signed up for. I can feel that. But I promise you, I swear, if you look back at different times in your life, no matter how bad you hurt, it always got better. You always got through it. You will be okay. I promise. Right now, though, it's okay to not be okay. You don't need to get to the destination of being better. You know, it's okay to not feel okay. Jennifer Stevenson. Jennifer Stevenson. Good morning, Jennifer Stevenson. You get to go to the top of the list really fast. Jennifer Stevens book. Jennifer Stevens, you paid me and it says book. I'm not sure what that means. Jennifer Stevenson just bought a farm. Good idea. Is that you? Is Jennifer the one who just bought a farm? Is that you, Jennifer? I just want to make sure. I'm going to read for Kelly really fast while I'm sure that what Jennifer's question is. Can you guys figure that out for me? I love this, Kelly. You have been waiting. It has been a long time. Here you go. Oh, you can catch your name. It's already on there, Kathy. Kathy, you can catch it on the YouTube. It'll be up in a couple days. So I will probably still read your name, but it will be on the YouTube. So go subscribe to my channel so that you get the updates so that you can hear your card. Kelly, finally, things are going to be easy. Finally, things are going to be easier. And I feel really excited for you. And things are going to start effortlessly falling into place. All right, Jennifer Stevenson, are you there? Can you tell me what your question is, honey? Because I don't want to miss you. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, everybody just joining. Thanks for being here today. Thank you for being here. Oh, Jen asked, is the farm a good idea? So I'm going to do a simple yes or no, but I have to tell you, intuitively, I feel like the farm is a great idea. I think it's going to be extraordinarily challenging. I think that you're very stressed out about it. And I feel like you're getting messaging from people that it was not a good idea and you're stupid, but you know that this is something that you've always wanted and you feel really, really passionate and it's making you happy. Don't let other people's agreements or thoughts about you have anything to do with you. This is in your soul contract. You see this star card? You were meant to have this farm. So listen, I know it's hard. It's not going to be easy. You chose something hard, right? But it doesn't matter. You chose it because it's what's right for you. So don't listen to what other people are saying to you. That's how they feel about you is none of your business. This is totally right for you. And I'm super excited. For you for this. And listen, the next person who tells you you're crazy, say, I know, isn't it great? I love being crazy. I know. Isn't it great listening to what your heart is screaming at you? Chloe, you're being called on to do more ceremony, to bring more things into your life. All of us, twice a month here, most of us, do My Moon manifestation manuals. I think those would be perfect for you. We manifest, we let go, we call in love, we have gratitude, we do all of these things, and it is beautiful. I have a 15-minute one-on-one and a 30-minute one-on-one. I also do email readings. But for the one-on-one, and you get a copy on Zoom, they start at either 44 or they're 75 for a half hour. I will say the 44-minute, 15 minutes goes really fast. But sometimes for the first time, a half hour is a lot to process. So it's totally up to you. I have a lot of clients start with the 15 minutes and then almost everybody books packages for the half hour. And I see most people like once a month. Esme, good morning. Good morning, Esme. New moon, the promise of a new beginning. I love that. Look at how gorgeous this card is. There's nothing better than a new moon. And we'll be doing our new moon manifestation together, you guys, on the 6th. That's coming up. So get ready for that. Start thinking about what you want to bring into the world, what you want to ask for, what you desperately want to call in. And we're going to do that together on the 6th. So make sure you're live with me on the 6th. Holly, good morning, Holly. Wind is activation. That means that all the things, all the seeds that you've been planting, all the things that you've been manifesting, everything that you've wanted to happen, imagine like this wind coming in and making it all go, right? So get ready because everything you've wanted is about to happen. Make sure you're prepared for that. Make sure you also know that you deserve that. Don't self-sabotage. That's the hardest part. I love it. It reminds me of Twilight. Me too. I love Twilight, you guys. I actually went to forks and stuff like a total geek. Gabby, autumn equinox release. So this is again what we do in the full moon. We really let go, or that cord cutting that I put out yesterday. We talk a lot about letting go of things that don't serve us, letting go of things that don't make us happy, letting go of people who don't want us anymore, but we can't let go of. That's really, really hard. This is a time for you to release. And if you have trouble with releasing, the moon manifestation manuals are for you. They're for me too. That's actually, I believe, what got me healthy after my years of bad health. So check those out. Tabajo. Tabajo. My dad has been looking in my room. Move out. Get help. Go somewhere else. That is awful and terrifying, and I'm so sorry. Tabago, I hope I'm saying this right. Fairies, earth magic. There's magic all around you. Look for it. You're going to see them. You're going to start seeing like prisms and your pictures, things like that. I love this because it means that your wishes are going to come true. So really think about what you're wishing. Really think about what you're looking for. All right, who is next? Yeah, blocked. Yeah. I've, of course, thought it was somebody being serious about, like, I know, I'm so stupid. Why do I think everything's serious? Good morning. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. How's everyone doing? Yeah, bye. Gabriella, ocean, ebb and flow. Ebb and flow. We have these really calm times and we have these really difficult times, really hard times, really difficult times. What we can always count on in life is change and difficulties, and it's how we get through them and how we respond to these difficult periods in our life that matter. So just know that I know it feels hard sometimes, like you're being thrashed. I mean, I want you to look at how this wave is like thrashing. But if you can learn to ride it with like surfers ride a wave, you can get through anything. And I know it's sucks and no one wants to, but it's definitely what, how we learn to get through life is to deal with the change. All right, you guys, how are we doing? How many names do we have left? Sylvie. Hi, Sylvie. Spring equinox, rebirth. So this is so beautiful. You need to know it's not easy when we go through these. Like I said, we often call it the dark night of the soul, where we change so rapidly and we have no idea, what's going on, and we feel like we can't see it. But the rebirth is so beautiful, right? Think of yourself as a caterpillar and you're turning into a beautiful butterfly, and it's painful and it's hard, but it's so worth it. So worth it. All right, you guys, I think I'm going to call it. I'm having a crazy hot flash. I'm feeling a little tired and I want to get something to eat because I have a really big day today. But I hope that I see you guys soon. I hope, oh, wait, Esmella I have a, wait. I have a Cash App. Hold on. What do you need to know? Is this Esme? It is, right? Hold on, wait, you guys. Esme. So it's interesting. I'm going to shuffle these because I feel like I got the same cards I just got. So let's look Esme really fast. Really fast. Let's look at this. And then last call for the Cash Apps. Let me, Esme. Yes, it's our Esme. Here we go. What do you need to know? That things are going to get significantly better, that all of this hardship, all of these difficulties, all of these things that have been holding you back, they're over. You should be getting a text, any message that's going to, a text or an email, any second, like wait for it. It's coming in. That's going to make you feel differently about everything. So listen, you're going to get, so this text, this message that you're getting, I'm doubling down on the message. It's going to get rid of any anxiety that you have, but it's also going to make you feel emotionally more stable. So I'm really excited. I'm eager to know what this text is. It's coming soon. I don't know that you're going to want to like reconcile, but I do think it's going to make you feel better. I see that maybe. So I'm excited. Let me know what this is what you need to know. There is a message coming in loud and clear. The message to get 2 pages in a row means like someone is definitely going to be reaching out. So I'm eager to hear what it is. You text me all the time or DM me all the time. So DM me on IG. And you guys, I have a pick a card on IG every Tuesday. On Fridays, I try to answer questions. If you guys aren't following my Instagram, please follow it. I think that you'll really like it. It's the same photo, same username, same password, same username, same picture as I have on TikTok. I think you guys will love the content over there. Okay, big hugs. Take care. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye.